West Coast Bells.
Hey, angels! It's your West Coast
And it was
Bells, and we're
probably a
back.
weak ass DMW.
And now you know it. We are.
And she's like,
And now
You got to right, I did.
I can't do that with you.
we are.
Get the game up, niggas, get the game up.
I got on. I said, you know something. It feels like you're using polite conversation and the fact that you are articulate to go around the subject. And he got all offended and said that I didn't understand what he was saying when he was talking for 5 minutes, but I understood what he was saying when he cussed out Johan. But that's not the case. I didn't understand either because Johan was polite. Johan the King actually addressed him the exact way that he was addressed by Levi for Kelly, R. Kelly's supposed cousin. And I don't understand what brought this animosity all of a sudden. See, he came on the thing trying to act like, oh, I'm not biased. I'm for the truth. I'm not for anyone. I'm just for the truth. Bullshit. You're clearly for your supposed, alleged cousin. You didn't want to hear nothing about no facts. You didn't want to answer any questions about any facts. You were here for your supposed and alleged cousin. And that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But if that's what it is, then that's what you should say it is. That's what you should say it is, because the thing is this: when we come to Atmos channel, which we all have respect for, we're not coming to be biased or take sides. We come to hear the facts. We listened to the entire reading of the transcripts just so that we would have the facts. Nobody on the channel is like, oh, I already have this idea and this is how I feel and this is what I'm going to say. No, that's not what we do. We listen to the facts first. We listen to the transcripts first. So I'm going to lead with this. In the words of Atmos, if everything is all good and he's innocent, why did he go to such lengths to purchase these videos back, to recover these videos that he's supposedly not in? I need to know the answer to this. The reason why is because it speaks to the credibility of not just the defendant, but all of the witnesses that have testified. You know, why are you going to such lengths to recover a video that you're not in? And so then they go to the fact that when they're questioning Jane, aka Rashonda Landfair, they ask her about a particular video, and this is not the original video. This is a video of them in the living room, and this is a video that no one else has seen. And she describes word for word what is about to happen before she even sees the video. Nobody else is aware of this. So this proves that she's the one in the video.
What's up,
Because
Levi?
because she says straight up what's about to happen. She describes word for her word what's about to happen, how it happened, everything that happened. And then they also took the clothing that she had on and the jewelry that she had on and related it to other videos or other pictures that she had at that age. So where are we going with this? Where are we going? And this is what I talk about when I say that the beehive specifically is the beehive. You have people that are skeptics against the ladies that have testified against him, and then you have the beehive. The beehive are the people that who support him blindly, who excuse me, who really don't care about the facts, but just really want to get him off, as if he hasn't gotten off enough. You bitch. Now I done got mad now, and I'm not trying to be ignorant or, you know, indignant, but I match energy sometimes. Most of the time, I keep my energy because I want to manifest a particular thing. But in this particular instance, Levi, he got almost got up under my skin because he started to call everyone ignorant, and he was very condescending. And he thinks because he sounds intelligent that he sounds correct, but you don't sound correct. You sound incorrect, as a matter of fact, and you sound stupid. I don't care how many words you know or what kind of word salad you can put together. If you talk for so long and you say nothing, it's a word salad. Period. Is mush. Now
Where's the ranch?
I'm gonna stop for a second so you can say what you need to say, sis, because I can go all night like this. He's an asshole.
I don't know. I, after all these years, Levi grew on me. Look, I knew as soon as I unmuted, he
Oh
was gonna come in here
God,
and flush the toilet and
about to
shit.
have a bad
Yeah.
time.
I, no, look, I
Nick
done
about to
already.
have a bad time. Did you
Look,
just
he
watch
turned
the
the
clip
light
of the
on and
video?
off. He turned the light on and off. I started the camera. I don't have my wig on. Lord Jesus, this is
We
getting
can't see
nuts.
no on and off. Your shit ain't even on the camera. Why you even
Oh
going there?
no, you wait till you start. Wait till you see the video again. You gonna start busting.
What video? Girl, just
What
talk
do you
about the thing and let's go
Okay,
because I'm
well, look,
telling you
Levi grew
everything.
on me after these last 5 years. Levi grew on me. That's the kind of shit he do. He say, he say a whole bunch of shit just to say nothing. He mad because, just like Diva said, he mad because the aura ain't never coming home, and that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. There's nothing nobody can do, and it's all his fault.
It
He
is all
set
his
up
fault.
the
And
tape.
I need you to post
He
this
set
link
up
in the
the
chat.
camera.
I need you to post the link in the chat so we can get some people up here that actually witnessed what happened on Atmos Live, okay? Because you clearly was not there and I'm getting mad with you because you're riding the fence right now. Fuck Levi, okay? He was disrespectful. He said fuck all of us and I'm here to say fuck him and his mama too. Okay? So he don't
No,
even know
don't do
me
that.
like that.
Don't do that because you know
Yes,
what?
I did. Yes,
No, when
I
you say
did.
that, no. I'm gonna be honest. When you say that, we got this one person in the R. Kelly sector that is so famous for this "fuck your mama" shit, and he in a federal case right now on some dumbass
I don't give a
bullshit for
shit. I'm
threatening
not
witnesses.
him. I'm
Don't
not
say that.
him.
Don't. I don't. I don't like that. I don't like that. I
He
don't
said
like
he
that.
said it first. He said fuck all of us. And he did
He
it
didn't
for
say fuck your
no
mama though. He didn't. He didn't say fuck your mama. I don't think
he
that's.
don't know who was on the panel. My mama was on the panel. She was sitting up here listening. My mama in the house listening. She was listening and she was agreeing with everything. And he was like, fuck all y'all. So that included her.
Oh,
So
you
there,
said that where my mama could hear you.
yes, mama
You
here.
said where my mama could hear you.
Mama here.
Well, Diva said she didn't see what happened, and yeah, T Bam, they know he guilty. It's they if they didn't know he
T
guilty,
Bam was
they
there.
wouldn't say
T
yeah
Bam
they
witnessed
wouldn't
the whole thing. This asshole got up
yeah
on
they
the
wouldn't
panel
keep
and tried to
saying
act like he
arrest.
was unbiased. He tried to act like he was unbiased, and then he got mad when no and acted like somebody was attacking him when we were just asking valid questions, and he said "fuck everybody." That's period. And that was he said it after what I said, which I was very respectful. All I said was, you come up here, you use polite conversation and the fact that you're articulate to basically try to BS everybody. You're not making any points. You're not saying anything. We listened to you for 5 minutes and you said nothing. You said nothing. You haven't got one point across. You haven't said anything that will lead anybody in a different direction whatsoever. He's full of crap. And Misha, you're riding the fence if you sit up here and act like that. And I don't like that. I don't
Well,
like no fence riders.
the thing is
Fuck
that
him.
Levi been doing that for years, and I have a certain way I feel about him. I know that he knows his cousin is guilty, but
Yeah, but he didn't say that, and that's the point, and that's the problem that we
he
have with
not gonna
him.
say it. He not gonna say it, and you're not supposed to. You're not
Um,
supposed to.
okay, and that's fine.
Mm,
When me and you get on the thing, I don't need you to be taking his side. I need you to be on my side because he said fuck your twin sister. And if
Oh, no, no,
anybody
no, 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 no. You don't say fuck my sister, bitch. You don't say
anybody
that.
talk to
You
my
don't
sister
say that.
like that,
You don't,
it's over for
you,
the answer.
no, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute, wait a minute,
I'm
wait a
angry.
minute.
I'm angry.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, child. You don't say fuck my goddamn twin sister. Now that's my sister. Now I'll whoop your ass. Now, that's facts,
Now
okay?
you done forgot.
I got witnesses.
You acting like you done forgot because
No,
Levi is full of crap.
I know. He gets full of his Hennessy on a Friday
No,
night.
forget
And
the
he
Hennessy.
can say
Came in trying to
anything.
act like he's biased, like he's for the facts, and he's not. First of all, and
Well,
then
stop
trying to act
doing
like
that.
he's coming from hold on. Then trying to act like he's coming from a legal perspective, like he's better and higher than everybody else. Nigga, fuck you and your legality. First of all, if you got so much legal perspective, how come your cousin ain't had not one sex expert on the stand talking about S&M, talking about role play, talking about how dominance and submissive stay in character. How come nobody's been on the stand saying, "Oh, I didn't know how old she was. We were just in a dominant, submissive relationship." I could have got him off. That's the honest truth. I could have got him off. But his legal team, you know why they not getting him off? Because they don't believe him. They're there to get a check, and that's it. And once they get the check and the checks run out, they're gonna run out too. Now you can go ahead, sis.
Oh, that money done dried up. That
And
money
no,
done
it's not
dried
all
up.
the way dry.
Wait,
It's
you
not all
gotta
the
get
way
in the
dry.
bed.
It's not all the way dry. The big money's dried, and that's why the big lawyers are gone.
He been sick, sleep all day, and now he up. And I told you I'm supposed to be in the bed putting him to sleep. And you insist on doing this show. Now my baby up at the 11:30 at night, West Coast Bells time.
Well, tell him
And
to come here real quick and say hi to his auntie because I'm sick of you trying to act like this. Bring him on to the lap and tell him say hi to auntie, and then he
come
can
here,
move
baby.
and you can speak up
I
for him because I'm tired of this.
This is on
I'm
the
tired of
West Bells.
He said no,
Hey,
it's from the West Coast Bells.
I'm going to talk to her.
I take
you don't want
yeah,
to
you
talk to
do.
auntie? Hey, Butchie.
And Nati,
Hi, I love you.
I want you too.
Well, can you go sit somewhere and let mommy do the show?
I also want to come over.
Okay, you can come over this weekend, but can mommy do the show right now?
Where's the West Coast Bells?
Yes, mommy needs to do her West Coast Bell show. We need about 10 more minutes. Can you go sit down somewhere and let
The
mommy
West
finish
Coast
the show?
Bells. That's the West Coast Bells like you.
It's true. We're the West Coast Bells. Mommy's a West Coast Bell and I'm a West Coast Bell, and together we are the
Mommy,
West
say how
Coast
to
Bell.
that password.
What you said, you got the password and you gonna blow everything up?
That's not the password.
Okay, all right. So
Look what he said.
y'all say Levi was foul. Okay, all right. It's never no reason to disrespect a whole bunch of women and raise your voice and get all indignant, you know.
He
Levi,
disrespected a
everybody just
whole panel. He was a dick. He's gonna always be a dick to me. It's nothing that could ever change him. What it is he got his dick sucked too by the young girls, and he trying to save his cousin so he can save himself. But the fact is, I'm not buying shit that he's saying, and he can kiss my black ass. I'm so mad with him. Y'all don't even know me like that. Like I started to let him have it and read him for filth, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I just gave up the facts. Listen, facial recognition technology is foolproof now. They take all of them videos, them thousands of videos that they got of them of R. Kelly, and they make sure that it's him in every video. And then they take his current pictures and all of his pictures up until now to compare against that with facial recognition technology to make sure that we talking about the same person. This is not the technology of 20 years ago, just like it's not the technology of 50 years ago, okay? 50 years ago, we didn't even have DNA like we got it now. They had it, but they didn't have it like they got it right now, to where we can narrow down or pinpoint a suspect within 99.9% of whether or not it's them. We didn't have that then. 20 we didn't have the DNA like we did 50 years ago, just like we didn't have facial recognition technology like we do today. Now granted, I could give you the full history. Facial recognition technology was actually founded in the 60s, and
oh Lord.
it was started basically with a computer and trying to get a computer to recognize human faces. um, I recently did a paper about this. This is how I know. But it has advanced and evolved 1,000 times over since then. And it all depends on, of course, lighting, the quality of the camera, the resolution, the everything. It plays a part into it. But when you have thousands of videos to compare, thousands of videos on 100 different devices, then it's different. You can pinpoint one person. It's not that hard. If you have one video, then it's 90%. If you have 1,000 videos, then it's 99.999% positive that this is the same person in all of these videos. And then when you have that many videos to compare to recent pictures, then it makes it that much easier to say, okay, this is the same person. It's not like it was, excuse me, it's not like it was 20 years ago. Technology has advanced so much in the past 2 decades. First of all, the past 100 years, let alone the past 2 decades. You have everything. And then people are talking about, well, who says that the VHS tapes was not changed or modified? Girl, please don't do that. Please don't do that because number one, when you changed the VHS tape back then, you could tell that it was changed. You could tell that there was a blip in there or something. Something was going on. This is different. They played those videos
Yeah, the
against their
modification
original resolutions. Yes, against
the
their original.
modification is not as seamless or was not as seamless as it is today. So you could modify a video today and it looks like the real thing. But back
Right,
then it'd be like, look, oh, something
right.
changed.
It wasn't the
Yeah.
same. So what they do is they take all of the videos from the same time and they match those pics. They take still shots from each picture and make sure that we're talking about the same person across these videos. And then they try to get age progression with the current pictures and pictures of the past to be sure that we're talking about the same person that was in all of those videos. It's a cross reference. Okay. This is technology. This is the way that it works. This is what it was created for. And it works. It's so spot on that we have convictions. We have better security. We have everything. The Chinese people came out with a 500 megapixel camera so that they can use it with 5G technology and they can pretty much track you all around the city and are using it allegedly to profile particular people of particular races. So, I mean, this is beyond whether or not someone is biased. This is beyond whether or not someone saw, was you there? Was you there? This is what Levi kept saying. Was you there? Bitch, I ain't have to be there and you ain't have to be there, nigga. You know that was your
T Bell said
last
yes, Ty. The lady supporter did not like you saying that either.
what you say?
T Bell said yes, Ty. The lady supporter didn't like you saying
She
that.
didn't. Her name was Deanne, and I had to let her ass have it too. And let me tell you something, Deanne, if you're listening, your what you were offering was foolishness. Okay, if you offer me something that I can use, I will take it and I will use it for what it's worth. But if you give me nothing, I don't have anything for you. But I'm not gonna let it turn my knowledge into nothing because I've been doing this for years. Okay, I'm not no Rudy Poot nothing. I've been when I say that I'm fully into my profession, not only am I degree. And not only am I fully certified, I have well over 12 years experience in this particular type of technology. When it comes to mobile devices, and we're talking about facial recognition technology, this is biometrics. Biometrics is the same technology that they use for fingerprints. Okay, it is something that uniquely identifies a person just like your face. The only person, when I use facial recognition technology, the only person that can unlock my phone if I use that is my identical twin sister. And she's used it on her phone, and I have unlocked her phone with my face. But that still uses
It was
that
so
still
funny.
puts
She
us
said,
in
was
the
Levi there?
right. Was he there? Was he there? And that's the question. But he don't have to be because he know this shit is true. Listen, ain't nobody making all this stuff up about your cousin. And don't nobody really care about you, Levi. Like you got mad all quick and you gonna sit up there and try to cuss everybody out, talking about fuck everybody. No, fuck you, Levi. We don't care about you. You look like R. Kelly, and as far as I'm concerned, because you support him so much, you complicit, and you probably got your dick sucked too by a little girl. I'm sure he made a little girl suck your dick. You know why? because of how hard you going right now. You don't want to get implicated. That's all. But it's okay. Don't worry, because your cousin probably doesn't know how to spell your name.
That's too
Or-
funny. T-Bam said, yeah, Diva. He pooped out at the end after the reading. I think Johan acting got to him. Hey, Johan, he had me with the
Johan a bad
popcorn.
motherfucker. Listen,
Hey,
Johan was everything. Johan brought the Charlie Freeman character to life for me. I hate Charlie Freeman and love him at the same time. I'm like, Charlie, listen, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. Hey, doing the best he can. I'm sorry, y'all. Every now and then, I get moved by the spirit, child. You know, the only thing I told him, I told my sister too, if I was a protester and I had to do that job, I would just stand at R. Kelly's gate and I would sing. It's something about the name Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna leave because I
oh,
would have
but
brought the into this because he act like he filled with the spirit talking about sweet Sadie, and he was singing all that gospel or what sounded like gospel music. It seemed like what's gonna touch this man,
hey,
you know?
God touching him right now. You can say whatever you want to, but all these thousands of people praying for him online, they acting like God ain't working. Hey, look, either you're getting an answer or you're not. Either God is hearing your prayers or he not. Okay. He answered the prayer. The answer was no. He not coming home, and he's not coming home because he doesn't need to.
Listen, I
Sometimes
know
the
he's being
answer is no.
funny. I know he's
Sometimes the answer is no, but it wasn't no answer.
being
You know, I mean, you can't sit up and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. And then when the outcome comes, you act like it wasn't God that
First of all, I don't trust nobody that's named after jeans. Levi, we done. You know,
his
it was
name ain't Levi, girl. His name ain't no damn Levi.
yeah, right, exactly. I don't trust nobody that call himself nothing after no jeans. Period. You name after the jeans. We don't trust you. I don't trust you till I know your real name. I don't even believe you really are Kelly cousin. I think you just another one of P Hive trying to act like you are Kelly cousin because he don't claim none of y'all. He don't claim none of y'all. Ain't nobody heard of you before he got locked up. Don't nobody know who you are now. Okay, that's period. I never knew nothing about no Levi when I was singing all of the R. Kelly songs that I didn't see nothing wrong with. Okay, I ain't see nothing wrong with Lil Bump and Grind. I wanted to be in the chocolate factory too. You know, all of that. And see, and I'm still an R. Kelly music fan. But
Oh
do I know
yeah.
that he done stuff?
Don't give me look. Don't, I'm moved by R. Kelly music. I'm gonna try to tell you.
This is the issue. Music, I'm musically inclined. I'm a person who is musically inclined, and music is such a big part of my life, especially some of the R. Kelly songs that I cannot allow it to occupy a negative space in my life. And the reason why I can't do that is because it is such a big part of my life that it would create a depression, so to speak, in me.
Wait. Miss Davis said Levi claimed he coming home wait by December. Levi done said he coming home by December for the past 3 years.
Doesn't Levi not know that he was convicted and sentenced to 30 years in New York?
You know,
Do
girl,
we
that
not
shit
know that?
funny.
Do
He
we
keeps
not know
saying
how long an appeal takes, you fool? You bitch.
he is serious about him coming home and wait.
Listen,
T Bam said
I
Levi
believe
five
that
times
I
removed and
believe
jumped.
go ahead,
T
Lisa.
Bam said Levi 5 times removed and jumped back in on the cousin, mother, nephew, sister, uncle, wait, uncle, half brother in law.
I think Levi sucked it. I think Levi was next to Bubba. I think he sucked it. I'm sorry, I can't help but say that. I believe that Levi got done and violated. I believe that he's actually part of the victims, but instead of being a victim, he wants to be on the side of R. Kelly in the hopes that R. Kelly gets off and he gets some money. That's what I'm thinking in my life because this is the thing. Everybody that supports R. Kelly and that was around him during that time did something sexual with him, got down, so to speak.
Look, wait. This is the premise, okay? If you are going to be around this man, you getting down with his program,
You're
period.
calling him daddy. Oh,
You
is
got
that your daddy, Levi? Levi, you got mad because we talked about your daddy? We talked about your daddy, Levi. Your daddy's going down, Levi. Actually, your daddy already went down, okay? He's going down again and again and again and again, okay?
T-Bell, look.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on one.
Demon
Because I'm
says
going to
sucky,
sit up
sucky,
here.
sucky, sucky. Wait, T-Bell said writing appeal gonna take at least 3 to 5 years, if not more. RSK is that he is. He is. It's just
It's bigger than it. Listen, this
Levi
ain't
selling
about no
white tickets.
opinion.
Y'all funny today. Hey, this shit funny.
I explained to him, I explained to the people, listen, P High, listen, they the feds wanted to avoid double jeopardy at all costs to be sure that they're not slipping. They are not stupid. So they did not bring up the original tape, okay? But they did bring up
They
multiple
said it
other
was
tapes with the
lost.
original girl, Rashonda Lanfair. They have hundreds of videos and interactions with him, not just with him by herself, with him with other people. And that's why I'm questioning what's her name now, Andrea, because she ain't tell all that. She want to talk about how she was hogtied, but she ain't talk about how she was looking no little petey puss.
No,
She ain't
no.
talk
What?
about.
Rashonda said that she was grown when she slept with her. She said she
Okay,
was grown when she ended up sleeping with her, but at
I
the
don't
same
believe that. I don't believe that because if you look at the timeline, Andrea was gone by the time that
no,
Rashonda.
they were together for 9 years. So I don't know if she was exactly gone. She might not have been gone, but she might have been thinking about leaving. I would too, because I'm not eating no cooter for you. Okay, I mean, if I'm eating
Well,
some cooter, it's gonna be
listen,
for
I'm
myself.
not gonna eat a lot of stuff that Jay was talking about. They was eating, but I'm
No,
not trying to victim shame or nothing. But damn, it take a whole lot. Like you got to be really down on yourself and down on your luck to eat shit. Period. I
listen,
don't even know.
Beehive, listen, Linda.
Yeah,
Linda, you're not
Linda,
listening.
the
You're not
beehive is
listening.
ridiculous. I'm so
Listen
sick
to
of you,
me.
P. I'm
You're
so
not
sick of the
listening to me.
motherfuckers. This is my thing. Okay, support your people, but support them blindly. That's fine, but don't do this. Don't
Can't
sit
do
up
it.
and compare. Hold on. Don't compare apples to oranges. The girl gonna say, well, well, he did that. Well, what about a girl swinging on the swing at the swing thing? I'm sitting up here like, and that's not exactly what she said, but what she said was literally apples to oranges. It was like, are we really gonna sit up here and do this, ma'am? I said, I don't do that. Says, I don't even do that. You comparing apples to oranges, and this is what the R. Kelly supporters do. They always try to bring up something that don't have nothing to do with nothing and compare it to what we talking about. You're not finna do that with me and try to make me seem stupid. I don't engage with foolishness. I can't do that with you. I can't
She
do
said
that.
from 17 to 24 years old when that happened with Drea. Oh my goodness. Lord, I be in and out of that shit.
That would make her of the age of consent for the most part. But my concern is this, that Andrea Kelly's told everything else about her story and what R. Kelly did to her, but she didn't tell nobody about R. Kelly making her eat on no puss. And that's what I don't like with her and Sparkle. It just makes their story seem a little bit shady when R. Kelly made everybody get down a certain way. R. Kelly made every bitch in his life eat some pussy, young
Wait a
pussy.
minute, wait a
And
minute, wait a minute, y'all. I would like to say that the goat is in the building. If you watching and you hate it,
is that the
you
grown up
watch.
boy?
Grown little boys in the building. What's up, Larry?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And we appreciate that commentary because I'm piggybacking off of what he said and I'm piggybacking off of his energy, basically. Like, listen, don't try to piss on me and tell me it's rainbows raining. Don't tell me it's raining Skittles and you pissing on my face. Period.
Right. Thank you,
Don't
Diva,
do
for the
that.
super sticker.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Oh, you think this is this, but this is what it really is to thousands of people. This is logic. We're going with logic. This man got down with everybody the same way. Period.
Everybody, if you coming
Even
around him, you
yeah,
getting down with his program. If you gonna be
yeah,
around him and he wants you to put his dick in your mouth, that's what you doing. Period. That's
that's
what
it.
you gonna do.
You're gonna call him daddy and suck his dick. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
You might be forced to push a 9 inch dildo up his ass. Okay,
Yes, so I heard.
honestly, honestly,
So
you
I
might be
heard.
forced. You might be forced to do that. You might be.
And I've told my story. I've told my story. At that age, I probably would have been a victim of R. Kelly. At this age, I'm married to a man that's 25 years older than me. I'm 42. My husband is 67. But guess what? When we got married and we got together, I was grown. And
Right.
did he put his hand? Did he put his hand? But that's a whole nother story. We not talking about me because I was of age. We talking about R. Kelly and his underage victims. You know, the nigga was fine. He had swag at that time. But now that I look at him and them beady eyes, I feel like I
Oh, and
should
that
have
slump
known.
forehead and how close they are together. I should have known for
I
the
should
whole
have
time that
known
he was some type of weird nigga.
that it was something
For real.
going on. But back to the facts, just to also piggyback off of admins. Why you buying the tapes if you not in them? Why are you paying people offering to pay $1 million for a tape that you're not in?
But wait, here's the kicker. If all the supporters want all these people arrested as sort of accessories to whatever happened, what is it that happened that they're an accessory to?
Right.
What is it that happened?
What are we charging them? They need to get the parents. What do we need to get the parents for if there was no crime committed by R. Kelly, by Sylvester? And this is another thing. I don't know no black man with the middle name Sylvester. So that's another thing. That middle name Sylvester is suspect. Only person I know in my life named Sylvester is a cat on TV. I
Well,
never
we know for
named
sure that Chester and Sylvester rhyme with child
Sylvester.
molester. And you can't have Esther in your name unless you rhyme it with molester. And even somebody I know close did that recently. It was like, hey, this is my friend Esther the molester. And we all looked at him like, what?
I need you to post the link in the chat so we can get somebody up here to talk with us about this because I would love to hear Diva Divine Light take on this. I would love to hear T Bam. Like, we need to talk about this. Like, my queens is in the building. We even got grown little boy. I would love to hear him come up here and just give us a little bit of something. Like, we got to talk about this. This not over for the night. It's not over for the night. Everybody's still worked up. Levi done pissed everybody off because he's full of shit. He came up full of shit trying to act like he was biased, unbiased, and clearly has a biased opinion. He's for R. Kelly. You're not for the truth. You're not for the fact. You are for your cousin, alleged cousin, because I ain't never seen you or heard of you before this damn stuff broke down.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
ain't
never seen or heard of nobody, but hey.
never heard
Can
of
you
no
hear me?
Levi. Now
Can you
everybody,
hear me?
my
Okay.
cousins, how y'all cousins? Is that your first cousin? Cause why you don't have no other brothers and sisters? Like where your other cousins at? Everybody would have been trying to get. I don't understand this. I need to know. Mitch, we need to.
Everybody's smart enough not to get into this shit. Like that's why, like you want to do this damn live. You want to say people names and shit. You know, I've been in this shit for a very long time, and I have refrained from doing that for a very specific reason. Because everybody that's in this shit is been going through bullshit for the whole time. Like, just it turned from let me support this because this is how I feel to let me do lies every day about a certain specific person and it don't have and then it end up not even having nothing to do with R. Kelly. So I ain't really interested in doing that. You know, I definitely am not interested in doing that
I don't
at
need
all.
to get down on this frequency, but today, because Levi done pissed me off, I'm finna wear his ugly motherfucking ass out.
Is it
Okay.
brown? Is it brown or is
So
it white?
today, I'm gonna be real unladylike, so y'all can go on ahead and just cancel me now if you want to. But I don't like
Ty,
the
all I gotta say is this: was it brown or white?
this. I'm gonna tell you what it was, and I'm gonna tell you what's his name? What the man Levi? He seen it. He done seen R. Kelly penis, and that's why he got a problem because he know what he done did. So he trying to get everybody else off, so that he don't get implicated. But listen, this is my thing. I can read it a mile away. Everybody said anybody with any real sense has said if you have a problem with what's happened to these victims and you cannot acknowledge not even one, you need to
Seek
probably
therapy.
examine your own experiences with trauma. And Levi done been violated in some form or fashion. Levi has been violated. Lee violated. Lee violated. That's his name.
Oh Lord.
Levi has been violated in some form of fashion because it doesn't make any sense to where he can't acknowledge the fact that his cousin allegedly, my his alleged cousin, I should say that his alleged cousin may have violated somebody in some form or fashion. Now this ain't no may have violated. It's tapes. It's tapes, dummy. It's on tape. He's on tape. He's on tape. Now, granted, you can say anything on tape, but when you find the person and you see how old they are now, and you subtract 20 years from their age, and you find out that they were actually the age that you were saying on the tape at the time, then there's no questions about it. So I'm gonna stop being disrespectful about it and be really intelligent about it. Levi, just do the math. You know, 34 minus 20 equals 14. It's that it's just that simple. You can look at these girls at the time, you've seen the tape. Don't sit up and act like you didn't see the tape. We all saw
Yeah,
the tape.
and see, my thing is this: any man with any type of experience with a woman that's confident in her sexuality and her body is gonna know that a woman moves differently than a little girl. A little girl who's not as confident sexually and does not have as much confidence in her body and her movement the movement is not gonna be as fluid, because there's certain shit I could do with my booty. I mean, everybody, you said I
But
couldn't do that when I was 13.
I have this question for
you know,
Levi. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Would you like to come back home with Rob to America? To America?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America. The beautiful.
Do you
Yeah.
have your passport? See what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I almost went into it real bad
Uh,
because when
uh,
she plays, she do.
Levi, you better leave him alone. You better leave him alone. He gonna have you out there like this.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women, 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 women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
I will
But
love a
definitely one of
woman.
the gay voice.
Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But could it be that Levi needs to examine his own relationship with trauma? I mean, I'm
oh,
just a lot of people say that when a person is unable to identify abuse or acknowledge abuse in other people, that they need to examine their own experiences with sexual abuse and trauma.
I'm almost positive that Levi knows that his cousin is guilty. Period. I'm positive. I'm 99.9% sure that Levi knows that he's guilty. It's
So
no
why
way.
you coming on Adam's panel starting shit then? You think it's for the money? You
It's the
think that they know R.
Hennessy. That
Kelly get out there
nigga,
for some money?
hey, hey, that nigga get out that Hennessy on a Friday night. I'm telling you, it's the Hennessy. It's the Hennessy.
Listen, Levi, Sylvester not finna give you no money. He's not gonna give
Sylvester
you any
is
money.
gone.
He's not, even if he get off, he not giving you no money unless you suck his dick and call him daddy. Are you
The
willing to do that?
Herpinator. The
You know,
Herpinator strikes
I'm
again.
just waiting to see a breakout around Levi's mouth because he talks so much shit. Like I mean, it seemed
You
like
know,
he
I
took
feel real
that.
bad for R. Kelly. We should have like a funeral for his music or some type of memorial or
I'm
something.
not because I'm still listening to the music. But Misha, do you have your passport?
Did you
Get
get your
your shot.
shots? Girl, would you like to?
Just go ahead and run it back. Do you have your passport?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America. The beautiful.
He was in Africa recruiting. It was during Ebola.
But
Do
wait a
you
minute. How you gonna
your
try to
passport?
ask somebody, did they get their shots? Did you get your shots? Or is you
Listen,
out here herpinating and giving everybody the bug because you on wall tracks now and and can't stop the breakout? I
Mary
know.
Jane. This is the thing, Mary Jane. This
Yeah,
is the thing. Even if he had his shots, look at his eyes in the video and the proximity of how close they are.
they real bad. They real
Anybody with
bad.
eyes that beady, like remember when we used to think R.
What's
Kelly
up,
was
fat
fine?
boy?
No, there came a point where he got this thing. He looked like a predator. It's different now. It's in the eye.
It
It's in
is.
the
It
eyes.
is.
It's
It
in the
is.
it's in the eyes, and I can't move past that. But what I'm really upset with is this: that our Levi had the opportunity to enlighten all of us. Share something with us that we don't know. Tell us something that could possibly sway this group. It's not like we all are pro R. Kelly. Or against R. Kelly. We're not against him. We are for the truth. It's not about the victims. It's not about R. Kelly. It's about the truth. And it's sad to see a grown ass man come into a space and get so overwhelmed to the point where he feels like he can't even express himself. And the reason why is because, like I said in the beginning, he
Fantasy.
makes himself seem smart by trying to sound intelligent and trying to sound articulate. But when it comes down to it, he's not saying anything. Only because he speaks properly does he expect us to listen to him. So he says all these words and he says it properly. But if you listen to him for 30 to 45 seconds, you'll understand he hadn't said anything. He never said nothing. And that's all I said. And so he goes like this. Well, she understood. She didn't understand what I was saying for 5 minutes, but when I said fuck you nigga, then she understood. Now you're making assumptions because I didn't understand when you said that either because Johan was respectful. He did not disrespect him. What you call him, Levi referred to him when in that fake brother this, brother that, and I knew it was fake. Just like Monique be sister, and my sweet babies. But when it comes down to it, if she gets mad, she gonna cuss everybody out, talk about their mama, their dog, their kids, and their sexual trauma. And that's the same way he is. He was faking that brother this, brother. But when we questioned his integrity and questioned him and said, listen, give us something. He
He
ducked
was
out.
like, nigga.
No, he said, I tell y'all this. Fuck all y'all. Listen, I knew you were gonna go there. That's where I expected you to go immediately because you entered a space you wasn't ready for. And it's not that we're not against R. Kelly. None of us are against R. Kelly. We are for the truth. Period.
Yeah,
That's
and for
it.
the victims, I don't want nobody to go through the bullshit that they say
Right.
that they went through. No, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy at
And this
all.
is the thing. He went to Africa and did the same thing and was like, do you have your passport? May Jane Doe, please.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America.
We need to know what that is. What that is. I mean, do you have your passport? Did you get your shots?
T-Bell said
And
exactly. He didn't like the questions that came at him, so he attacked below the belt to get people angry. A deflection. Hell yeah, that's always a deflection.
he did.
Blade, what up, Blade?
What up, everybody that's in the chat? We want to say thank y'all for joining us. We are happy to be here and happy to have you. And I'm gonna talk as long as y'all here because he did touch a little soft spot in me because I don't like the aggression towards this group. Not, and I'm not gonna play the woman victim. It's not that. It's the aggression towards the truth because nobody attacked him. Nobody disrespected him. Even Johan gave him the same energy. Brother never said nothing about him or talked badly towards him.
T-Bell said he
And
was begging because the United States ladies don't want his herpes ass.
that's the truth too. That's the truth about R. Kelly.
We
But
don't
when we
want
go
that
back
Bumpy
to it,
Johnson. Hell no.
don't nobody want no Bumpy Johnson.
Hey,
We ain't gonna
Blade,
do it.
hey, Blade want to come through. Let me drop the link real quick.
Let's do this because I need somebody to come up here so somebody can shed more light on this because I'm not the only one that saw what happened. We were so respectful of him. We gave him his time. And every time we would give him 3 to 4 minutes to talk, he would talk 45 seconds and we get to the minute point and he ain't said nothing. We be like, what is
We
going
got
on?
Blade on. We got Blade
Something
on the
like,
line.
Hello, hello, my loves.
What's
hey,
going on?
So now, okay, do not take it personal. I understand. I've been here since the beginning of this all. This is
yeah,
the very beginning, okay? So I understand totally how you guys feel. And I am so sorry that you guys had to experience that. That was not right. And
you
like you
don't have to
stated before,
apologize.
nobody said nothing disrespectful to him. No one. Johan didn't say nothing to him.
He
This
did.
is what they research to. Ah, let me take a pull real quick because it pisses me off. Okay.
It's okay. We're gonna give you your time, girl, because we need to hear this, and other people need to hear it too. So I'm gonna be
These
waiting.
are the behaviors that they turn to when you give them straight up fact answers at questions and they cannot give you a legitimate answer. They get
True.
mad and they get defensive and they want to attack you and they want to deflect. They do this all the time. Every time.
It's true, and I've been around since the beginning too. I seen everything. I seen everything. I seen it go from Instagram to YouTube. Seen it on Facebook. I seen
Listen, I hate saying
everything.
this because I sound like a broken record. Okay, I'm 43, turning 44. I believe I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I believe Aaliyah's story. I believe that tape. I believe that tape came out when I was a teenager. I believe that motherfucker. You can't change my mind and tell me nothing different. That's him.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
see, in 2008, I was a teenager. I didn't go to the hearings, none of that, and I was in Chicago. But I came here in my 40s. When it came here to New York, I was there. And my first experience was, all I said was, he's fucking guilty. Keep him locked the fuck up. Do you know that these people took a picture of me, posted me in a Facebook R. Kelly fan club? Talk about find her.
See, Ty, that's what I was telling you. This is the reason why I have refrained all this time
Even if
from.
you on social media and you say he's
Yeah,
guilty, they will go through your whole page, attack you, attack your family. They go to the
yeah.
full extent. But when you do that shit back to them, oh, it's a motherfucking problem.
Well, let me just
They
say this.
even went to court. They even went on
They can
social
look
media
for
attacking
me.
Asriel or listen. You listen, you say you've been here with me, so you've seen it all. Even
Yes,
all the
yes,
victims been attacked. So imagine. Now we got social media. We could fight back with the victims. So now we
yes,
getting the same treatment as the fucking victims.
Well, they're
yes.
not gonna find me because my house in my grandmama name, and I'm rich,
Listen,
bitch.
it doesn't. Listen, I don't give a fuck. You can find me. You can fucking find me. I don't give a fuck. Pull up. Do what you feel necessary to do. Pull the fuck up. Just
I
make sure
already
you ready
sold
for the
my house in my
consequences.
grandmama name.
Just make sure you ready. Listen, just make sure you ready for the consequences. That's it. If you feel that froggy for a pedophile, do what you need to do.
Right.
She
I
said,
gotta
notice he
protect
goes to a
myself
different
at the
platform
end
and
of the
starts
day.
touching.
What did you say, Mary Jane?
Notice he goes to a different platform and starts stuff to get us off, of course.
See, let me tell you what happened tonight, right? You ladies are fighting for the same thing Oak Cove is fighting for. So we Oak Cove. You ladies are not considered Oak Cove. So he saw a panel up there that's not Oak Cove. Let me go up there and give them the same skip to my loop story.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
Chop
we
picked up
support
on that
Oco.
motherfucker real quick.
Even
Wait,
if we don't
brother,
support Oco, we
brother,
support
brother.
Oco.
And if you will allow me to talk without interrupting, I just want.
Listen, God forgive me for what I'm about to say, but I'm being
Oh,
honest. God forgive me, but listen, when you talk to that motherfucker right there, it's like you go to Sunday service.
It is. It is.
this is the thing. He sat there and talked and explained how he speaks more than he explained his actual position. He kept saying, well, this is the way that I talk, and just because I speak intelligently, then people feel this way about me. I'm like, shut the fuck up, nigga. See, this is the thing that
Yeah,
really got me.
he's on YouTube, but he's not at fucking court.
This is what really got me, Blade. How easily he went from calling everybody brother and sister to calling them nigga, and nobody had disrespected
But
him.
why?
And
But
his
okay,
niggas,
the
and
real
his
question is
niggas,
why did he do that?
give me 2 seconds. His niggas was more genuine than his brother
But the real question is why did he do that? Why? What made him
because
so
that's his
upset?
real personality. That's his real
What made him
personality,
so upset?
brother.
Listen,
This is Levi already admitted to us long. That's why I came up there and I had to shut him down. Levi, you already admitted to us in your way past with a Henny bottle that your a little
cousin has
way
moral
past.
issues.
And,
What the
and
fuck?
he
What?
also said this. This is Levi's stance, allegedly, that if it is proven that his cousin violated a minor in any type of way, then he deserves what's coming to him.
And he
So I
also
don't
said,
understand.
He's full of
time
shit.
out,
That's not his fault.
hold on, wait. And he also said that when he married Aaliyah, it was for a publicity stunt.
Yeah, he did.
And he believed it.
Mm,
And
mm.
he believed it, even though there's a record of him lying and bribing and coercing to make this marriage happen. Are we serious? So,
Listen, he tried so hard not to leave a money trail, and that's exactly what the fuck he left.
he ain't tried not to leave no money trail.
So he
He ain't
thought,
tried
so
not
he
to leave a
thought.
money trail.
His stupid ass, so he thought.
He left a trail of NDAs, and NDAs lead to money. Everybody know that.
Thank you. A million, you get a car, which is $1 million
Right.
here, $1 million there, $1 million there. Come, are you serious?
Yeah,
This
and
is
you
my
know what?
thing,
There's
though,
no
and I
reason
need
in the
your take
world
on this,
that
Blake. How do you
And
feel
I keep
about
asking Levi, why will your cousin pay all this money for a tape that he's allegedly not supposed to be on with a
you
minor?
ain't doing it.
And
You
he
ain't getting
still
a
can't
dime
give you
from
a
me.
straight answer. He still
this is
can't
what
give you
I
a
need
straight
to know.
fucking answer.
This is
You
what
ain't
I
getting a
need to
dime
talk
from
to
me,
you
even if
guys
it's my
about.
twin sister and we look
Let's
just
be
alike.
realistic. If you're not on the tip, you're gonna call for $1 million?
Nope.
Bitch,
I need
sue
to
me.
talk.
Bitch, sue me. Take me to the feds. Take
I
it.
need to talk to you both about this. The fact that the victims keep regurgitating some of the same talking points. Like, so say for instance, Rashonda Landfair, she says that Sparkle told him to sit on his lap and blow in his ear and rub his head and
I
ask
don't,
him.
to be honest, ladies, I don't believe that
I
part.
don't believe that. I don't
I don't
believe it.
believe that part because why would she call CPS?
Right. And why does
Exactly.
it
You
sound like
call the
the
police
same
on their
story?
stuff.
Why
That
does
shit
it
don't,
sound like the
that
same
right
story
there,
the other
do I
victims
believe
told?
that man, listen, any motherfucker that was around him, whether you was a man or a woman, you had to be down on them threesomes.
Exactly. And call him daddy, man or
There you
woman.
go.
You
Man
getting
or
down with
woman.
his shit, okay? You you
That's my
down.
point. That's my exact point. I'm sitting up here like, why is anybody acting like there was nothing
I
done
just
wrong? Like there was no foul play.
I just want you ladies not to turn away from this and be like, yo, we just being attacked for our opinion. No, this is where the fight got to continue.
They can attack me for my opinion because
I'm
that's what
good
I
because
like.
I'm not responding to nothing. I'm letting everybody know right now. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. That's your opinion. It's
But
your opinion.
listen, this goes to show you why OCOV goes and curse them out and fight back. That's the reason right there. What y'all experienced today, that's the reason why Tears go live on her page and curse motherfuckers out and wild the fuck out.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
been through it. I've been through it on multiple occasions. The thing is,
Oh
because
man,
I'm
I've
not
been
a part
getting
of any
attacked
group,
in.
people
I've
think
been
that they
getting
can say,
attacked
and let
in.
me finish this real quick, Mish.
Mm.
People think that they can say anything to me because I haven't subscribed to any particular group. But this is the thing. I always been on the side of the truth. I'm not on the side for every single victim because I do think that some of the victims ain't all the way victims. And I do think that some of them ain't telling the all the way full truth. Just a few of them but I would never say which ones because I'm not going to be prosecuted by talking about a minor was saying this and you didn't believe him. No, that's not true. I never said anything about anybody like that, but I'm not all the way on anybody's side. I think that it ain't nobody in any of these situations telling the full truth. I'm hearing lies from victims, and the people that were complicit definitely ain't telling the damn truth. Definitely not. But some of these victims, they are still protecting R. Kelly. Like I hear that same talking point of my parent told me to do this with him and do that with him because it sounds so similar. I can't take it. I have to take it at face value. I can't take it as the
Yeah, like
truth.
he making y'all
But you
say
also
this.
have to understand that he took time. Listen, he took time grooming these people.
Right.
He took time grooming these people.
And
Yeah.
that's
And
why they
listen,
all
I
sound
already know
exactly
for
alike.
me coming to this trial, I didn't think RL's mother was fucking him too, but I believe she had a separate relationship with him. So I
I
believe
do
she was
too.
fucking him too.
I do too.
How the fuck you got a relationship with this man?
And they all
How?
to some extent protect him. And you know what? It's
Because he
nothing.
groomed, they protect him because he groomed them so
Yes,
fucking
Yes.
well.
yes, because
Yes.
they all sound exactly alike in their protection of him.
Every story is the fucking same because he
Yeah,
groomed them the
yeah.
fucking same way. He made sure nobody spoke to each other. Everybody went according to his fucking tune. But guess what? Who's singing now?
And this is the thing, Blade. Listen, tell everybody this, and I'm not trying to be negative, but everybody be like, bring joy home and joy this and joy that. Let me explain something to y'all. Joy is not the joy of
Joy
17
is in
joy.
love. Joy is a grown woman. She
Gone.
thinks she's in
Yes,
love.
she's
She's far
different.
gone with him.
Yes,
She's
she's on
far
her.
gone with him.
She's not who she
All we
was
got to
when she
do right
left
now
her
for
family.
listen, I'm being realistic. All we got to
Completely
do right
different
now is
woman.
pray for
She
joy.
has a completely different perspective. She has a completely different mind. She's under a spell and she's not coming out of it. She's fully
Joy right now feels like she's the top bitch.
that's it.
I'm
And
the
she feels
one
like
I'm his ride or die.
yeah, she feels like she won.
I'm the one that's been here with him. I'm the one that's showing him love and loyalty.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
listen.
felt
It's
like I
gonna
had
take a
one a piece.
minute. It's gonna take a minute for Joy. She's gonna go home. Ain't no ifs, ands, or doubt
She
about
ain't
that.
going home.
But
Blade,
no, listen.
Blade,
I
don't go
believe.
home for her.
Listen, I'm
Blade,
gonna be
she'll
honest. I'm
home.
gonna be honest, because at the
Okay.
end of the day, we are one. Listen, I still got faith, and at the end of the day, we all still need our mother.
He won with her. He won with her, Blade.
Nah,
This
no,
whole joint,
listen, no, I
she's
don't think because
taking
once he
forever for
goes to
time.
jail, listen, once he gets charged here, she knows. She
She
knows she
doesn't
gotta go home.
remember her parents the way that they want her to, the way that they want her to feel about them. Those feelings are gone.
No,
Like,
no,
when
listen,
you get
granted, but listen, I feel like once he goes to prison and gets charged here, listen, every woman, no matter how old you are, you want that mother's advice, you want that mother's love. She's going to go
she
home.
don't, she don't, she's over that. She's not that girl anymore, Blake. She's not. She's
It's
all him.
crazy because even Rashonda Landfair never left. Like she
Never left
never left him. She never
until he
left.
went to
She's
jail.
still
She
there.
was still with him.
Because
She's
he got
still
his
I
own,
there.
he got,
don't
I
understand.
feel like she never left because he still got the mother and her wrapped around their fingers. The
Just
money,
like
money
he
Yes,
does
talk,
for,
bullshit walks. But
just
once
yes.
like
the
he does
money is
for
gone, listen,
he
once the
got
money is
money in
gone, where
that.
joy going? Let's be realistic. Once the money is gone, where joy going?
The money been gone.
You
I
honestly
don't think it's gone.
you
I don't think
honestly
it's
think
gone.
that? You honestly believe that?
Well,
You
here's the thing.
honestly believe that?
The money is not gone, but the
Nah, listen. The lifestyle is gonna go. Forget
lifestyle is
nah,
gone.
listen. He still got money out here under other people's name. Remember when he got the from that lady that owned the daycare, something like that. I forgot the fucking lady name. And she went
I
back to
know
the
that,
court
but
try
he's
to get the
under
money
heavy
back, and she
scrutiny.
He had
admitted that
100,000.
it was R.
The
Kelly's
lady that
money.
bailed him out.
And they was
Yeah,
like, no, you ain't getting this money back. He still got money out there under other people's names. However, the money's gonna slow down because he owe money. Joey's
yep,
gonna
they're
go
being
home.
watched. They're being watched. He's not out
Joey
here
not
spending.
gonna have that lifestyle no more. Joey's gonna
The
go home.
lifestyle is gone exactly. The lifestyle's been gone. She has to work. Now I don't know where she working at, but
Oh
she
shit,
working.
my
Probably at
She
Macy's
got
or
a job. She
something. We
working
need
at
to
a
just
IHOP
start
or
going to
whatever you want to
Macy's.
do.
We lost Blake.
Okay, but that's okay. She'll be back.
We
But
lost Blake.
basically, here's the thing: the lifestyle is gone, and joy is still there. Joy is under a complete spell. When
I
the
think he
lifestyle
still
left
got money.
everybody else left the lifestyle.
I
They was
think he
like, "Fuck
still
that."
got money because just because you spend all your money don't mean he don't have an income.
It doesn't matter. He can't spend it freely. I don't give a damn how much money he got. He can't show it because he owes a lot of people. So
Okay,
that
Blake, she
money
said
is
she got a
very well
call.
hidden.
She said she got a call. And you know what T-Bam said? T-Bam said even his enablers, runners, and even McDavid, they all have been groomed. He is a master manipulator, and that is
He
the
is.
exact truth.
And they're all
Yeah.
sucking his dick, whether they say it or not, because that's how he get down. It ain't nobody in the world that ain't sucked his dick or fucked him in the ass or whatever he needed them to do to get him off sexually. He sees everybody as a sex object and everything is a sex object. I don't trust him around my perfume bottles. And I mean, I don't trust him around my goddamn cucumbers. I feel
Yeah,
like he
see,
always
T-Bam
comes
said he
with
gonna continue to get royalties. This nigga making like $200,000 a month.
wait,
Like
but
seriously.
you think that the courts don't know that and that his lawyers don't know that and that the tax people don't know that?
Well, of
Listen,
course, but at one point or another,
Kimmy owe a lot of
shit
people.
will be paid off. You know what I mean? At one point or another,
He owes
things
a
will
lot
get
of
paid
people.
off.
He owes a lot of people. And
He does.
until
He
he
does.
pays those people, that money's not free. He's
Well,
not
see,
going to
this is the
freely
thing, though.
display.
This is the thing, though. No matter who files what, if you know anything about anything, government taxes take precedence over any lawsuit, any judgment, anything.
And that's
Government taxes are a bitch. And if you owe government taxes, they will get their money before anybody gets their money.
And that's
Anybody.
true. Pay your taxes to the man. Do you have your passport? And did you get your shots? A girl, would you back?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America. Beautiful.
That part. This my thing. He knew during that concert. Let's just go to that concert. He knew he was in trouble. This was like the 2000 between 2016 2019. He knew he was in trouble. And he's still recruiting bitches. Like he was still trying it. And let's not forget that all he had to do was let go of Azriel and Joycelyn,
Yeah,
Azriel Clary and Joycelyn Savage, and he would still be out here making our favorite song. We would
yeah.
still be out here making babies to this nigga music.
I know I would
Period.
have.
We'll be, we would, yeah,
I-
you definitely would be with your nasty ass. You nasty, but we gonna talk about that later.
See what I'm
I'm
saying? I
glad you
wonder how many he got lined up to come back to America. He probably had
girl.
a whole lineup, a
You
bus.
know, everybody was probably waiting at the airport, like, oh Kelly, oh my god, oh my goodness. Well,
What's
Coach,
up, Blake?
you are very cool.
My bad. I got a call.
That's okay. We really appreciate you and your input because it don't seem like it's just us and like we on the R. Kelly fuck R. Kelly train. Like it's not like that. Like this dude
No,
and
listen.
everybody trying to ignore the pattern.
But how long we gonna know? How long are we all going to keep ignoring this pattern? It's
Girl,
been
I'm
30
not
years.
ignoring.
It's been 30 years. How long? And it's not us. This people don't understand. This is God's doing.
That's exactly what I said. Everybody acting like they
He
prayers ain't
thought he can
working.
play with God. He thought he can play with God and sit here and cry and do his dumb shit and continue to do his dumb shit. Listen, you made your bed. You got to lay in that motherfucker.
That's right. Because karma ain't no joke. And everybody looks at it different.
At the
Somebody
end of
said
the
it's
day,
God, it's the
at the
universe,
end
it's
of the
karma. Whatever you put
listen,
into it is what you're gonna get out of it.
my
Yeah.
daddy always said, "What you plant in this earth is what you get back."
That's right. What you reap, what you sow, what you put into the universe, what you get back, karma, it's all the same thing.
It's
However,
a boomerang.
however, however, none of the attorneys, none of the attorneys, I'm going to say this again, none of the attorneys, for the ones in the bushes, if you are, none of the attorneys, not even his, have or has denied that it's him on that tape.
I have a
Right.
question for you, Blade. Do you
Come on.
have your passport and did you get your shots?
I got my shots. I did, and I'm going to get my passport because in January I'm going to Jamaica.
Mary Jane hit the
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America.
I'm glad.
Talking about did you get your shot? Talking about did you get your shots? He
I'm
the
sorry,
one need the shot.
I got my shot, but thank God I ain't got that R. Kelly passport.
I'm
He the
sorry,
No,
one need
everybody.
them
That was
shots.
a
you ain't
setup.
gonna catch me slipping out there. I ain't got that R. Kelly passport.
You right,
No,
T-Bam. He
ma'am.
probably will be out. He
No,
probably
ma'am.
will.
I do not.
I'm sorry, sis. I had to.
No, I do not have the R. Kelly passport, Judge, if that's what you're asking.
What up, Uncle Fat Boy, aka Clarence? We love
Yeah,
you.
that's
Thanks for
passport.
tuning
He's a
in.
cool.
Diva Divine Light, you are amazing. You know we catch your
Diva.
programming every
Yes, and I
whenever
want to
we
just
can,
stop
darling.
and say
Diva
right
sis, what
now,
up, sis?
and I want to stop and say right now, go support Grown Little Boy, Grown Man Show. Go support
Go
Larry.
support
Go
Admits.
support
Go support
Miss
Diva. Go
Diva,
support Grown Little
LaKendra,
Boy.
Tears,
The
T.S.
Planet
Kendra,
Jane,
yes.
please
Yes.
let's get the Planet Jane back up
Team
to where she
And
Libra,
was.
The
Playlist J,
Truth.
yes. Please go support The Truth. Yes. Go support all them channels.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Team Libra, God is
Especially for
Dawn,
the
Classy
transcripts.
J.
If you want the transcripts, please go support Admits and Diva.
Yes,
Please.
yes.
Please.
And we all do the
Diva and
transcript.
Atmos, Diva and Atmos. If put your cash app in your email, and then you will get the transcripts.
Now tomorrow we're supposed to post some of the transcripts, but it'll be on that auto read voice. It's not gonna be anything like Johan and CJ and Admis. The theatrics that we have on Admis channel, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be that monotone, but it
Listen,
will be the full
Johan, you
transcript.
the man, Johan.
Oh,
Hey,
Johan
and just to
made
let
Charles
y'all know
Davis
too,
come to life.
if y'all
Johan
don't know
brought
who this
Charles
lady,
Davis to life.
and just to let y'all know, we speaking to the infamous Blade right now. She been on the front lines. She been on the news supporting the victims. Okay,
No,
going
no, no.
against.
Wait a minute. Don't say all that. Don't say all that. Don't do that.
Okay, watch out now. You can come stay with me if
Don't
you
do
need
that
to.
now. Don't do that now, because you already know how these fucking animals is.
No, 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 but no, no,
Look,
no.
you
But
come
you
Yo,
and
stay
you
with
Dave,
me
know
if
what's
you
so
need to.
funny? And
My
I
house
tried.
is my
Listen, Diva
grandmother's
knows.
house.
Listen, Diva knows because she experienced this with me. We experienced this together. We tried so hard to stay. See, Diva got a
I
platform,
saw ya.
and Diva got a platform, and listen, God bless her. She do an amazing job. But me, I like to stay behind the bushes and fight for the victims and help them out. That's just me. If I want a platform, trust me and believe me, I can have one. But I just the times y'all seen me was because I just couldn't hold it in no more, and I had to get at motherfuckers for talking shit.
I know you did. I
Right.
know
That's how
you
I ended up on Atmos tonight because Levi was up there trying to act like he was all neutral.
Listen, yo, and
And
I
don't
listen
come
for
on
me.
here
Not that
like
I
you
felt bad
neutral
for
when
y'all.
you're not neutral.
Not that I felt bad for y'all. Maybe it not be the right words. I just felt like, wait a minute, that's not Old Cove up there. What the fuck is you doing, Levi? I'm feeling like you trying to punk them, man, bitch. Let me click this link. That's how I
That's
felt.
when I came on. I was like, man, he come up here with that polite conversation and being all articulate and speaking his words salad. And then we listen to him for 5 minutes and we all feel stupid because we ain't heard nothing. I'm saying,
And then you get cursed out, and then you get cursed out for not thinking the way he does.
right.
Hey,
And I didn't say anything improper, but after that, he was like, the sister said that she don't understand me when I talk for 5 minutes, but when I said fuck this nigga, she understood me. That's not what I said. And this is what these R. Kelly supporters do. Apples to oranges. I never said nothing about him talking to Johan like that because if he listened, what I said was this. Johan never disrespected him. He gave him the same energy. He was brother, he was brother. He was, yes, may I talk? Oh, yeah, you can talk. Oh, I'm sorry, let me let you talk. That's all he was the whole time. But then this dingaling want to come on the live and act like somebody that done something to him, like somebody broke wind in his mouth, you know.
Listen, maybe at the second year of this, right? And this is true
I
story.
want a part of that.
Okay,
I want a
Levi
part of his
came
face
on.
right now.
You can
Levi,
hear me.
I'm
You can hear
parting
me.
your
I can
face.
hear you, Ty.
Oh, I'm
Ty,
sorry.
You
let
can
us
hear
talk. Let
me.
us talk.
I'm
Uh huh.
sorry.
No, listen, right? Like about 2 years into this, or maybe a year and a half into this, Levi came on Grown Little Boy's channel off that Henny bottle.
I know he
When I
was drunk.
tell you off that Henny bottle, nigga was off that Henny bottle. He was like, yeah, yeah, I know my cousin got moral issues. Man, that's it. It's over with. That's all I need. Listen, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear from Levi.
If Levi is not able to express the wrongdoing from his cousin, I will assume that he is also a victim of his cousin. Because
This
all
damn
Sometimes he
R.
was
Kelly
calling his
sector then took
cousin
so
daddy
many
too.
twists. This R. Kelly sector then took so many twists and turns along the way. You wouldn't even believe all of
yeah,
the twists. I can't even believe that it started as just people supporting and not supporting, or supporting the victims and supporting R. Kelly, and then it turned into like gang banging and shit. Like I don't understand how so much could have been done that
Listen, it
can't
went
nobody
as
have a
far as
conversation.
listen, it went as far as I'm a Christian tug. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know,
yeah, I don't do all
you, I'm pretty sure you know who the fuck is that. Are
I
you
told you Levi
serious?
off that handy bugger. I told you. I even said Levi off that handy bucket. I told you he be tripping. He be getting off that handy on them Fridays
All
and
I'm gonna
shit.
say is,
listen, he on that Kenny I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore.
and I do, like, it's like, damn, I just, Levi is just dumb. Like, I'm upset that y'all had to experience that, but in the same token, I'm glad that y'all got
Who
to
the
see.
fuck all y'all for me?
I'm glad that
All
y'all
of
got to
y'all. And then
see.
he
Listen, so
started saying,
imagine. That was just a little bit of Levi, just Levi. Imagine everybody else against the fucking victims and what the fuck they got to go through.
Levi said, fuck all of y'all. But this is what he
What's
did. He
up,
dropped
spiritual
off after he
gangster?
said that. And then he came back. How you gonna drop the mic, come and then come back? A
And
lot
then don't try to play it off like admins allow people to come on his panel to disrespect him.
like right. No, you're a
That's why I
demon.
say, nah, nah, nah. And I wasn't trying to tell y'all to shut up, but I had to check Levi. Nah, I can't allow you to do that. I can know how you telling this man he allowed people to disrespect you on his panel, but what you did it first. Ain't nobody said nothing disrespectful to you. Nobody on the fucking panel.
And Atmos don't even do that. He don't even keep that energy. So the
Admins don't
fact that
even like to
Levi was
freaking
trying to keep
curse.
that on him like that,
Admins
that's really
doesn't even like to curse. Admins does not even
and
like
he
to
got a question.
curse.
If you was a real man of God, oh my, I could have slapped. If I could have snatched Levi through the thing, I would have snatched Levi because that was out of line. How you gonna question this man's integrity religiously, or his should I say spiritual integrity? How you
You
gonna
came
question
here and
his
fight back with
Salvation,
me.
even that's questioning my
right?
salvation.
You're talking
Did y'all
about
peep? Did y'all
if
peep that
you
he
was
ain't
a
fight back
real
with me?
man of God, you wouldn't allow this and that. No, you opened yourself up for a particular type of energy, and Atmos, what he did is he stepped aside and allowed us to dialogue. Nobody was disrespectful
No
until
one. No one.
until
And what was your question,
what the
Blake?
little boy's name was again, little boy
I
Levi.
said no one. I said no one disrespected him. No one.
Nobody.
No
You
one
said
on the
Levi.
panel. No one on the
Right.
panel.
We didn't cuss at him. We didn't raise our voices or anything. Even when I came in, I just basically gave my opinion. Like, listen,
What I don't
your
like
polite
about Levi,
conversation. I was
what
like,
I
you
don't
doing your polite conversation, and the fact that you can speak articulately and you
no,
stay
no,
on
no, no, no.
earth
Fuck
and
all that. Nah,
continue to
nope,
talk.
nope. It's not even that. Nope, it's not even that. Levi is the type that he likes to go around in circles, skip to
That's what
my
you
loop type of ass nigga. Okay,
exactly
and you can answer
because he was
you can
fine.
answer every one of his questions, but he cannot
He
answer
won't
none of your
answer it.
questions.
He will
No,
stop.
and that's my point. He sits up there. He was being polite, sister this and brother that, and using polite
He's a
conversation.
skip to my loop ass nigga. That's what the fuck he is.
He was speaking in a polite manner and being articulate, but not saying anything. And that's all that I said. And
Skipping
after
to
I
my
said
loop the whole time. The whole
that,
time he was talking, he was skipping to my loop.
Demon
The
said,
whole
"Play, be
time.
straightening Levi ass out."
The whole time he was talking, he was skipping to my loop. The whole fucking time.
yeah, I tried to let him know, like, listen, I was trying to be nice. Like, listen, we trying to listen to you, but every time somebody asks you a question, you go around the whole thing. And you try to use the fact that you are articulate and you speak properly to do so. And that's not appropriate. We smarter than that. Everybody on this panel is smarter than that. We waiting for a goddamn answer. Do you know that out of all these thousands of recordings on hundreds of different devices that your cousin is in, that he was in shown in multiple videos with minors. Do
How
you
many
understand?
tapes now? How many tapes now?
It's
10.
hundreds of devices, thousands of recordings because on each device there's multiple recordings. So say
Remember,
for
and when
instance
they
they have
first
different
rated his shit, when they first rated his shit, they went into another room when they found tapes, but they couldn't use them tapes.
yeah, we talking about VHS
No,
tape.
mining, they been had tapes.
Yeah.
They been had tapes. Like you said, it's hundreds of tapes.
It's
They been
hundreds of
had tapes.
devices. It's hundreds of devices, and on each device there's multiple recordings. So let's say on one iPhone, he has 20 to 30 different recordings. On one iPad, he has hundreds of recordings. On one VHS tape, he has 5 to 10 recordings. I remember on the original video with the original girl, there was 3 or 4 different recordings on that same video that we all saw.
Oh
It
my God,
wasn't just this little girl.
Yeah,
It was multiple
it
recordings on that
was.
same video. Y'all
It was,
remember
and
how?
it's crazy because on one of the scenes, what he was doing was he was positioning the girl and
Mhm.
making her like
So
lay
she
in a,
her ass on the video.
yeah, like, but honestly, it's that same thing that the girls were saying in the trial, that he made me stay in this position. And when they said that, I instantly went back to the video like, they was probably talking about that. Like
Yeah.
he was just trying to set the booty up, walk out the room, leave for hours, and come back and the booty still be set up. Mm-mm.
y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
Now,
right, hold on. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
uh-huh.
Okay, so listen to this. Bo Jean disputes whether Van Allen was looking for a specific sex tape featuring herself, R. Kelly, and Jane, or if she was simply looking for any tape on which she was featured. I don't know. I wanted a tape with me on it, Van Allen says.
Yeah, we're talking about Lisa Van Allen.
Listen to this again.
Hmm.
Bo Jean disputes whether Van Allen was looking for a specific tape featuring herself, R. Kelly, and Jane. What is Boho saying right there?
That it's a damn tape that exists with her, R. Kelly, and Jay.
Thank you. So even Boho is admitting that it is her client on a freaking tape.
Yeah, she going all the way around Robin Hood's barn. What she's trying to do is prove that R.
Now, ain't
Kelly
that
and Rashonda have had a long term relationship and that they're still madly in love some kind of way, or she's still madly in love with him.
But
And
but but is not R. Kelly on the tape, but is Damon Pryor on the tape, but who else is supposed to is Bruce Kelly on the tape?
yeah, like, why would they be
right?
in a relationship if they never had sex or they never had any type of relationship? Why would they be in a relationship if they never had a relationship? I just don't get it. Like, how
And
could
more
they get to?
importantly, why are you
Again.
trying to
Bo
govern
Jean
somebody
disputes
else's life?
again. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Let this sink in. Bo Jean disputes whether Van Allen was looking for a specific tape featuring herself, R. Kelly, and Jane.
Because it exists, because it's there, because it happened. Because if you count back, she was 14. All you got to do is do the fucking math. And everybody want to say, like, we are dumb just for accepting facts for facts. I mean, shit, if you count, bitch, goddamn, what the fuck you want us to do? Make 14, 18? It's not. It's just not.
It's just not, and it's not gonna be. Period. The girl
However
is
you put
in
it,
the
she's
place right
still not
now.
denying that it's that her client on that tape. Okay?
But what's killing me is that the girl is also still trying to lie for R. Kelly.
That's
She's still
listen. That this is how well, mind you, he's been grooming her since 12 years old.
and I get that, but it's so crazy that she's on the stand and still protecting him.
Because she just thinks,
Mind
well,
you, we
that
are
is
grown
what
women now. We are grown women now. He's been grooming her since 12 years old. This is
exactly.
her
And that's
first.
why he
This
wants
her
them
first
so
piece of
young.
meat. This her first piece of meat. Her first love.
Yes,
What
as
the
I
hell you
tell
think she's
you.
gonna? What the hell you think? I
I'm
understand her.
still in love with my first dick,
She's
so I'm
still
gonna
in
leave it
love. She's still fucking attached. Mind you,
That's right, T-Bam. It don't
fucking
matter.
wise, fucking
He
wise. Let's be
attracted to
realistic.
success.
Fucking wise, them demons is attached to this fucking girl.
I'm still in love with my first dick, so I understand.
Like when
You
you
know,
get
Since
let
12.
me tell you, the
Since
most
12.
dangerous thing you can ever play with is a dick. Okay, and you take that all my little nieces out
YouTube live.
in YouTube land. If you old enough to hear this, if you
And
old
then
enough to be
after
up
the
at this
dick,
time, you old enough to hear this message.
mind
The
you,
the most dangerous thing you can mess with is a dick.
after the
Approach with
dick,
caution.
after the dick, you got the money on top of it.
Oh Lord, don't throw the money on the dick.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
oh Lord.
Not a dick with money.
What you think that
Mm-mm.
girl was gonna do? What you said on her thing. That's what I'm used to doing.
She used to doing dick money.
No, no, meaning every time there's a problem, she's used to calling him. Every time something happens, she's used to calling him. This is what she's programmed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait
and
till
you know
y'all
what?
And
read
I'm
That's
the
not
why he
I'm
transcript.
chooses
not
Wait
them.
till the
raising the
transcript.
money.
Listen, wait until we keep reading because I'm on Twitter every day. I'll put you on another day.
Hey,
Cause I
but you know
listen,
what?
this
That's why he chooses them so young, so that they are groomable, so that they are fashionable, I mean, so that they are impressionable is what I mean. Because at a certain, like me, I'm 42. You can't piss on me and
And
be
tell me
like,
it's raining.
it's raining. And you definitely can't really piss on me. So you got me fucked up. You can't and talking about eat some shit, you can't even shit next to me, let alone make me eat some shit.
You can't
Period.
even throw up in front of me.
It's not happening. Throw up, make me throw up. I'm
Right,
not.
throw up, make me throw up.
listen. Me and my peoples went out one time to go chill and drink, and one of them got fucked up. They said, "Oh, I got to throw up." I said, "Bitch,
Me
I'm gonna
too.
let you know right now. If you got to throw up, I'm gonna take you to your corner, but bitch, I'm leaving your ass because we both can't be throwing up out here. That's not gonna happen. We both can't be fucked up out here. Because if I hear Earl coming out your ass, I'm gonna throw up too. So I got to go. I'm gonna
If
be,
I
I'm gonna
about
be
to,
looking out for you, but I can't stand right here and listen you to no.
and if
Uh-uh.
I see you eat some shit, I'm
Look,
digging.
T Bam said
Listen,
this.
I'm
T
I
Bam,
get the
digging.
listen. I get the smell of shit, and I'm already throwing the fuck
yeah,
up.
I'm digging.
I'm good. I'm good. You can't
I
even
got a
pee
weak.
next to
You
me.
can
Listen,
barely
I'm the
fart in
person that
front of
you
me.
can say
I'll drop
I
your
got
ass
a
off
weak
and pick you
stomach
back
for
up.
real. I got a weak stomach for real, for real.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
even fart in
so
front of me. I don't even like the way ground beef smell when it's unthawed.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
so it's
I
the
got
reason why he didn't choose. It's the reason why he didn't choose a 42-year-old or doesn't choose 42-year-olds. But I'm gonna let you know this too. Even as a 17-year-old, if he caught this fish, he'd have threw me back.
no, listen. I can't even let you sit here and think that. He likes young minor girls.
Oh, we
That's what he
know
likes.
what happened to us. Listen,
Now,
Blake,
it's not about the
it's okay not
mentality.
to
It's
give
not
about
about the mentality. It's not about being old and weak. No, he likes them young.
Well, I know that for sure because his sister was about the age of 15 when she was doing that shit to him. So I think he kind of might have got stuck right there and was like, this is what I like and this is what I'm going to like forever because he was groomed. Just like, look at the comments. T-Bam say he was groomed by his sister. So imagine him being groomed. If he was groomed, even he's going to like at 15 what he likes at 55
Here's
because
the
he was
thing.
groomed
His
by
sister
someone to
is
like that.
somewhere. His sister
So
is somewhere rolling over, saying, "Damn, I'm the one that used to say, don't you want
Nah,
these
his sister's
14-year
alive.
old P? Don't you
Listen, his
want these
sister's alive
15-year
somewhere
old P?
hiding.
Don't you
His
want this
sister,
14-year old P?" His
his
sister is
sister is alive somewhere
Ty,
hiding.
Taisha,
yes.
is there something wrong with your headphones or something? What I hear is like when Blade be talking, it's a lot of crossover. Like it sound
Like
like
she's
over
late. Like she's
talking.
late.
It's just oh, can you hear me talking right now?
Yeah, I don't like I want people to hear the live and I don't want it to be so much over talking. So if we could like wait until you
Is
hear
it
a
me being
pause.
late? Is it me
Okay, yeah,
being
I can
late?
do that. I can do that.
No, 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 no. It's not that. I think I just don't want you to be
I
interrupted.
think I
Nah,
was
you know
probably
what it is?
going
The conversation is so good that we so into it that it's just we just
Yeah, y'all
deep in the
passionate.
conversation.
It's definitely a lot of passion in this, and I'm here for it
Listen,
because
listen. His sister's very much well alive. The one that abused him, she's very much well alive and she's hiding somewhere.
Yeah, right, exactly. And she knows that everything that's coming out in these videos where he's saying, oh, give me that 14-year-old P and all that, she's the one that started that because she was probably 14 years old when she was doing that, 15 years old when she was doing that with him. And I believe that
Listen, it
she
don't
knows.
matter what age she was to me. If she was really doing that, why why is she not being charged? Why did he not press charges? Just like they asked his victims, okay? Why they didn't press charges before, right? And then why is his side not looking for his sister to press charges?
Well, here's the thing. You can't press charges on a kid. A person that, first of all, she did something when she was a minor,
True,
and
true, true,
it'll never see the light of day or a courthouse.
true,
So,
true. You right about that.
and that's just fact. But it would seem like she wouldn't want to throw her brother under the bus like that, and that she would at least come to his aid and say, "Listen, I had things done to me as a child because I'm sure she had things done to her, and that's why she was like that in the first place."
yeah,
You know,
Allegedly,
yeah.
yeah, it's alleged, but
this allegedly this generations from his father's side of the family is a lot of incest.
yeah,
Thanks,
but
Diva.
that's black
Thanks.
families. Not even just black families. That's families,
No,
period.
no, 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 no. No. We're not gonna even put race on it because it happens.
Exactly, it
But
does.
allegedly, it comes from generations from. Because I believe allegedly that it was done to his mother also,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and allegedly that it was her own father.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
allegedly his granddaddy
allegedly
is
that
his
it was her
daddy.
own father. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
allegedly his
allegedly,
granddaddy is his daddy, and that's why his
that
allegedly.
eyes
why
are
his
so
eyes
close
are so
together,
close
and
together.
his head is so sloped like that. I
I,
knew
I,
something was
yo,
going
Misha,
on.
you
I
on my case.
cannot.
Misha, that's why we on the same page. That would explain his
And that's why he
deformity.
around here. And that's why he around here talking
I,
about.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America.
If
Oh,
that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, you don't be asking nobody did they get their shots. Do you have your wall tracks?
do y'all
Oh wait, T
remember?
Bell, T Bell, see, T Bell said he got
Yo, do
money.
y'all
He
no
gonna have
no
some
now that you playing
vouchers.
that clip, right? Now that you playing that clip, do y'all remember when the trial first started, like when he got arrested this time around? And he was allegedly going to Dubai
Yeah,
to
Diva.
perform, and Dubai came right out like, nigga, you wasn't supposed to be coming over here to perform.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was like, we heard you got them her pies.
Mm-mm.
We heard you coming to get our her
we
He
pies
heard
was
you
trying
was
to
too.
run.
herpes.
He was trying to run.
We heard you was
Uh,
herpes Hancock.
Herbie Hancock.
But listen, where can he run to? You are R. Kelly. You are one of the greatest song makers, songwriters there is in the world. Where you going
Baby
to?
maker.
Where you going to? I give you that much, but you fucked up. You should have held your fucking community down, and you didn't. You thought you was fucking God and King, and guess what? God is telling you right now, you need to sit your ass down. It's your
Shut
time.
your ass down. That's right. It's your turn.
I let you rock the first time, and you played with me. So now it's time for you to sit down, and they don't believe it.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's his shine.
As
Go
Diva
home.
said, generational curses is true, and it don't matter
It
what
is.
the nationality of the family
It
because it's
doesn't
not.
matter. Listen, a pedophile does not have a race.
He
Yeah, and it's
doesn't.
more. And look, it's more
Pedophilia does
rampant,
not
and it's
have a
more
race.
rampant. It's more rampant amongst the clip people, if you ask me, because
Pedophilia does
they
not
be
have a
fucking their
race.
cousins and don't
And I
care. Shit,
hate
like,
when
yeah,
they
this
do
is
Well, they
my
that.
got whole
auntie.
cities.
This
I
my
hate
uncle's
when people
sister's
do that.
daughter.
Oh, it's the black race. Oh, it's the right race. And no, pedophilia does not have a fucking race.
Right,
Stop that shit. Stop.
right.
There's no fucking race for a fucking pedophile. They like fucking minors. It doesn't matter.
Oh
I
my
agree
God.
with that, but I believe it started with the clear people. I'm just gonna keep that stance. Nothing they did all that bullshit. All the bullshit started with them.
They, they was doing this shit.
No, for real. Like even everything started with
Well,
them.
it's true because apparently to create more slaves, they would breed you know, they would get a buck and a woman that was physically fit, and they would breed them together, even if they were related, you know, so that they
Y'all
could
think
have a
so?
stronger baby. But they know that baby was gonna come out looking like R. Kelly with them close together eyes and that slow
Yes,
forehead,
close together, the slow Duke forehead.
looking all
Yeah.
goofy and shit, walking in circles.
But then as I
All
looked
I'm
at
gonna
it,
say is y'all do not listen. All I'm gonna say is y'all don't get me in trouble, okay?
Yeah. All
well,
right,
you might
all
get in
right.
trouble 'cause what had happened
Don't get
was
me in trouble, y'all. Diva, you know what I'm talking about, Diva. Don't get me in trouble now.
we went
They're gonna
to
be
an R.
like,
Kelly
Blade was over
concert.
there. Oh, listen, they're gonna be like, Blade over there. Old Cole was talking shit and blah blah blah. Listen, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. We went
They
to an R.
already know
Kelly
where I come
concert.
from.
He looked at me
Listen. I speak my mind
when we
openly
was
anywhere I go. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I speak my motherfucking mind.
That's it, all day. But we had went
I'm
to
not
this
here to
concert.
disrespect nobody, but do not come over here disrespecting the victims because that's a no no. Do your research first
Misha,
before you start the typing.
tell him about the concert, Misha.
Oh my God, when we went, okay, so we did go to a R. Kelly concert when we were, what was we, 14 and 13? Me and my sister was 14 and my cousin was 13. And from then until
Oh,
now,
wait a minute. I gotta roll up again for this.
from then until now, we always have joked with each other like, girl, he was looking at me. Girl, he was looking at me, right?
Look dead
But
ass.
we was all really serious, you know, like we were joking because we were so young and we just, you know, was just like, you know, he couldn't have been. It just was the lights, you know,
You know,
whatever. For whatever reason, we didn't think that he really was, but we really did think he was. So we telling, we tell each other from that moment on. Like, remember when we was at the concert and he was looking at me,
look dead at me.
looked right at me.
Ooh, y'all dodged a motherfucking bullet.
Yep, and
Sure did.
I
Sure did. Cause he was
Y'all
scoping.
dodged a
He was scoping.
motherfucking bullet.
And we was in Las Vegas. He was scoping the crowd. And
they
looking
didn't
back,
look.
we can
Diva
see
said, "How did you get into the concert?" Wait. First, wait.
Oh,
Diva,
we had tickets.
but Diva said, "How did you guys get into the concert?" We,
We
you
had
know what? We just had tickets. My mama bought us tickets, and we just took the tickets to the door. Like we didn't.
and how old y'all was again?
We were
14.
14, and my little cousin was
Nah,
13.
no, you fucking lying.
No,
Yes, we was
this.
in. Wasn't that the LL? It was LL, R. Kelly and Escape.
And escape. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yo, y'all fucking dodge a goddamn bullet.
Yes,
Yeah.
because all three of us, he would have fucked all
14?
three of us. Because me, my cousin, and my
Listen,
sister had
oh,
no.
God knows, listen, I kid y'all not. God knows why he gave me a son. Listen, I'm 43 and I only got one. And he's a boy. I'm glad God gave me a boy. Because listen, ladies, 14 and your mama's bought you a ticket to go see R. Kelly?
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
was R. Kelly, Escape, and LL Cool J, and it was a good
Yeah.
concert.
It was LL Cool J, R. Kelly, and Escape. And it was a
It
fucking
was
No,
a
fuck
good
concert.
that.
concert.
No, ain't no 14-year-old should be going to no fucking LL's Escape and fucking R. Kelly
I know,
concert.
girl, because they probably didn't even know what was going to happen because
Thinking about it now. Thinking about it now, how old we are now.
Damn.
Escape with the type of songs that they sang. What else y'all said? R. Kelly and who else?
and LL would always do the
And listen,
pen,
LLJ, listen, he's from New York, so I know what you're talking about. At 14,
girl.
hell no.
But my mama didn't know nothing
Brother was
about that.
doing
She
it.
didn't know. All she
See,
knew,
and this is what they don't understand. Some kids, even though they are not grown, they think they grown, and they move like they 18, 19,
Yeah.
20,
She said,
21.
"Did y'all get some black
And you got
panties?"
grown people out here taking advantage of that shit.
they didn't ID us, Diva. They didn't. Nobody asked nobody. Nobody was getting ID'd, and I'm sure
You
we
don't
weren't
need
the only
ID
young
for a
ones in the
concert.
audience.
You don't
And
need
this is
ID for
how,
you don't need
and
ID for a
this is
concert. All you
how,
need is a ticket.
ladies, and this how he was able to get all these girls.
Yes, it is
This is
because
the
I'm
funny part.
telling you. Oh,
Blade, we wasn't even in the front row. We was up in like
It
the
don't listen. It
nosebleed.
don't matter. He already had goons in the audience looking out for
He
y'all.
yeah,
did. And they would have
yeah,
came and got us. I bet you he was sending somebody, but
He
we was gone by
already
the
had
time
them
he got
goons. You already heard Pookie and them.
yeah.
there.
It's true. And
This
no,
is
we didn't
fucking
get ID. And you know
crazy.
what's crazy? What's crazy is this: my mom, she didn't even really know anything about the way performers
Yo,
are
make me go get mama because
now.
mama's in the room right now. You know she'll cuss your ass out.
No,
So you
she
better
didn't
be
know.
careful.
She didn't know that LL was gonna drop his pants and shake his dick for the whole
R.
audience.
Kelly did
She
the same thing too.
she didn't know they was going. She didn't know they was gonna do that. And we was in the audience like, and we didn't know they was gonna do that either.
I didn't know.
And we had our mouths was on the floor when they did that shit. Like,
When the big
what?
and
But
when he
this
get
what they
somebody,
attract
he
the
put
young
somebody
kids.
on
This how they get the young kids. What's
It's
out
true.
now? That music. What's out now? That crazy music that attract the young kids.
yeah. And the program music is the most influential art form in the world. It programs people. Just like that R&B at a young age, it had me in love, had
Where
my
them
kids
BBLs come
listening
from? Where them BBLs come from?
Girl.
yeah, I
Music
don't
videos, the TV.
Yeah. It sure
know.
they sure did.
How do
Remember
that?
how back in the days, even though you had the crazy videos, but you had more of the, videos where it was, clean background. You didn't have too many,
I'm a
BBLs out and bathing suits. Now it's all
Nicki
ass
Minaj,
and
I'm a no
Nicki Minaj ushered in the booties. Nicki
no
Minaj
no no
and
no no no
Nicki
no
and
no no
not
no.
no
Let me
Kim Kardashian.
I'm
Kim
not
Kim
saying it was
Kardashian.
Kardashian and
Kim
Nicki Minaj
Kardashian.
ushered
It's
in
all about. Let me tell you what it is.
that.
It's about
Yes,
them.
yes.
It's
That in the
about them
videos. That in the music
condemning black women
videos.
for having curves, and then when white women go out and do the same very thing, or women of other races, I should say, go out and do the same very
Wait,
thing
no,
or
no,
try
no,
to emulate,
wait.
it's
Listen, wait. Let
crazy.
me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Because even in Africa, go on YouTube. Even in Africa, they getting listen. You have to see how they getting their fucking body done.
But they started after us. They didn't
Yeah,
start
they
this.
they just now they're now
They're just now
doing
on it.
what's been being done for
Yeah.
at
But
least the past
granted,
25 years.
Yeah.
granted, yes. However,
You
this is
know,
still the TV, the videos, the industry, the entertainment world. This was
definitely,
glorifying all this shit.
It's
definitely.
the culture.
It's hip
It's the
hop. It's
culture.
hip
And
hop.
ass culture. Ass culture. If y'all give me 2 seconds, ass culture was all ushered in by Kim Kardashian and then Nicki Minaj, basically reiterating the ass culture that Kim Kardashian tried to bring in. So basically, we started it as black women. It was a natural thing, but everybody didn't have it. And so then we started seeing people pop up with it that wasn't supposed to have it, i.e., Kim Kardashian, i.e., Iggy Azalea. But before Iggy, there came, what's her name? Nicki Minaj. And so everybody's saying, okay, well, if they can have that,
Hey,
well, then we
that
can have
concert was probably it.
and there you have ass culture. It came in and it came into full effect and it's been around ever since and it's gotten worse and worse. It's just ridiculous at this point.
Okay, let
Everybody's
me catch up
ass
real quick.
is
Let me catch up real quick. T Bam said her first concert was Parliament Funkadelic. Hey, I bet you saw the mothership land. You got to see the mothership land, T Bam. Oh my God, I'm jealous of you. Right now, in this moment, I'm jealous of you because you got to see the goddamn
Lisa,
mothership
wasn't
land.
our first concert a gospel concert?
Huh?
Wasn't our first concert a gospel concert?
Yeah, it was the
Commission? Wasn't it commission
maybe commission or the Harris
or
sisters.
at the
What was
church?
the what was
When
the
we was at the
sisters?
church, it was the Clark
The
sisters.
Clark sisters. The Clark
At,
sisters.
at the when we was at church a
And
long
yeah,
time
and they
ago.
sang commission songs.
But then when we went to an actual concert at the what would you call that theater? What the theater called? The amphitheater?
hmm
Amphitheater. Yeah. Okay. We saw Harmony and we saw
Vicky Wine and everything.
it was a few more gospel groups. That was our first concert. But anyway, we're not on that. What we really talking about here is ass culture and coochie culture and nasty man culture. Okay.
Well,
Which all
wait
started
though.
coming around the same time.
So look though. So just like you said, the reason why it became popular is because women who
We're
didn't
popular.
have it, because women who didn't have it and wanted it popped up with it one day and they wanted to know how. I remember on on an actual episode of the Kardashians where they
She
took
had
Kim
her
to
ass.
get they
Yeah,
took
she had
Kim to get her butt
ultrasound.
x-rayed to see if she
But
had an ass implant because they were not aware yet that you could have
a
fat
fat
moved from
transfer.
one place and put
Right,
into another,
right.
so which is genius to me, by the way. But people are overdoing it. I don't understand what the hell is going on with some of these asses. It's just ridiculous. But
It's a lot, but back to what we were talking about, and let's get back to the subject matter. Um,
hey,
here's the thing. I I was with well not let me not say I was with, but I wasn't against Levi today. I never was. I wanted to hear what he had to say. But the more I listened to him, the more I realized he wasn't saying shit. Okay. And everybody else that was listening to him felt the same way. So when I got up on the panel, even though my tag didn't say West Coast Bells and it said Ty, everybody still felt what I was saying. They was like, listen, we're all listening to you. We've been listening to you. And every time you say something, you're not saying anything. You're not answering any questions. You're not saying, okay, well, who was on the tape? Was it your cousin or not? You know you saw the fucking tape. Don't sit up here and lie and act like you didn't. Like, I don't like that beat around the bush shit. He was real pussy about it too. Like he wasn't manly and stand up. You know what? I didn't see it, and maybe if I see it, I might change my mind. Like he was real pussy about it. Like I seen it, but I'm gonna lie, and I don't like that.
yeah, that's why I said I don't even entertain it because I know he knows that he's guilty. And Even the supporters, they know he's guilty, but they just want other people to get arrested too. They couldn't want other people to get arrested for nothing. If nothing
Right.
happened, they couldn't want other people to get arrested.
Right.
So,
What are we arresting the parents for? What are we going after the parents for if R. Kelly didn't do anything wrong?
yeah,
If
so
there
I
was
mean,
no wrongdoing,
everybody has the same general consensus is that R. Kelly did something, but what should happen surrounding what happened, or what should happen surrounding what he did, is what everybody disagrees on because everybody looks at it from a different perspective. So, I mean, perspective is perspective, opinion is opinion. I'm not gonna let nobody's opinion bother me. I'm not getting worked up in no way, shape, or form about this YouTube shit. I'm not letting nobody opinion. If he wanna fight for his cousin until the death, even though he know he is guilty, he can do that. He has the right to do that. He got the right to feel any way he wanna feel. I listen to Dana J. I listen to Spitting Fire. I listen to
I
um,
listen to some of everybody thanks to
I
me
listen to
being turned
I
into yoga
listen to
on my
DJ Tyson. I listen to a bunch of different people. I started with Since Day One and like Spicy Topics and Tasha K and stuff like that, and then after um, watching Angelo Clary and looking at him on the news and stuff, I felt sorry for the family and I started to follow them, and that's how I branched off into this YouTube thing that ultimately got us right here today, talking about this amongst some of the greatest.
And that's another thing. I like Angelo Clary, but it's something a little fishy about something, like, but I don't think it's with their parenting. And see, I think that they did normal things that parents that want their kids to be successful would do. You just be a little bit more lenient with your kids. Every kid that has ever been in the industry experienced a lot more leniency with their parents than other kids do. And that's just facts. That's just facts. Now, I'm not saying that it was right, and I'm not saying that it was wrong. I'm just saying that even though if I'm lenient with my child, that don't mean you can go do any and everything with her.
I always put myself in. Exactly. Hell no, you can't beat my child. Are you kidding me? You can't hurt my baby. Like, you can't make my baby cry. Are you kidding me? That's
Not Mama
crazy.
Precious Angel.
Ooh. Ooh.
Not Mama Precious Angel.
Girl, just stop. Where's
But
my
you know what? I think that we did well with this particular broadcast, and I don't want to drag it on too long because it's like beating a dead horse now. We can go on tomorrow or another day after another day's testimony. This has been it's been a tough week. It's been a rough week listening to all this testimony and seeing what's going on. But everybody that knows already knows. We already know. We already know. We already know what's about to happen. This is just a technicality at this point. They're going through the motions because they have to. But he's already been convicted for the same crimes in another state with the same evidence. Am I wrong, Mish?
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. It's just, it seems
Same
like this
with another
trial ain't gonna
case.
never end.
It's going to end. It's going to end. And this is my
And it's
thing
gonna
too.
end exactly the way we think it's gonna
What
end.
I want to say is this: Levi, if you ever get a hold to this video and you ever see this, since you so smart and you was coming from a legal perspective, why have there been no sex experts on the stand for Robert Kelly? Why have we not heard anything about S&M? Why have we not heard anything about dominant and submissive and how they stay in their roles and how it's all a part of sex? Why haven't we heard about that? Why has he not said, I ain't know how old none of them was. I don't care what I said in the video. That was just a video. It was part of role play. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he's innocent, but if I was his defense attorney, I'd have got him off. That's what I'm saying. Y'all stupid and everybody else is smart because this is the thing. He know he did wrong. And so he's not able to lie. Whereas if he had a better lawyer, they would already told him how to lie and what they was gonna say. But they can't. They can't because it's too much truth out already. The videos, the attorneys already feel defeated because of the videos. So they're finding a hard time of finding a defense for him.
Yeah,
But
and they definitely can't use the defense of role play because what he's charged with is child pornography and the dates and the girl's age. You know, you got the girl, you got her age now, you got the date of the video because on the videos back then they got the damn time stamp on them and
right,
shit.
right.
So
But he should have tried to lie and be like, I didn't know how old she was. I was just saying that. Should have tried to lie, you know. But no, he hasn't. He's literally been sitting there quiet, like he knew how old they were. He knew what he was doing.
they need to get up there and just be like, I thought I was right when I was wrong. I thought I was right when I was wrong.
I just said,
You
like,
know?
he ain't
Just
tried nothing. I ain't heard
and
no
I'm
real.
sorry. And I'm
I
sorry.
no real different defense from his side. The only thing we've heard them do is try to discredit the witnesses and try to discredit the prosecution. That's
Okay,
it.
so let's go into that tomorrow, discrediting the witness and the prosecution and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tweet Bonjean like, why haven't no experts came in and said, anything about role playing, staying in role. I'm gonna look up the whatever that is. What's that puppy play that you talking about? Some type of puppy poopy play or whatever they be doing. Poopy,
Well,
puppy,
I don't know why you acting like I know.
animal,
I don't know nothing about no
loud
football player.
animal fetish.
Like,
The animal fetish or some puppy play or some shit. I'm
oh,
gonna look
okay,
it up.
yes, yes. Okay, so hold on. In S and M and dominant and submissive relationships, sex is, or should I say, role play, and the entire day is part of the sex. They are always in character because everything is leading up to the sex, which is supposed to make it more exciting. So, like if you look at 50 Shades of Grey, where he was beating her ass like he wasn't hitting her in the face, but he was whooping her real hard with that belt, and she felt a way afterwards. But it was still for him part of the sex and something that he had done with other people too. So she felt like he was holding back and she wanted it all, and she told him to give it to her. And he did. And she was hurt afterwards. And I mean, you had to see the movie, but basically
That's disgusting.
it's
You
not
have to see the
disgusting,
movie.
it's a preference.
What do you
It's a
mean I have
sexual
to
thing.
see this?
This is my thing.
What are
I
you
like I like dominance in sex too, but I'm not willing to go that far. Like I can't stay in character all day. I'm not walking around on no damn leash. I'm not eating no shit or dog food, and you can't hit me. Period. Unless it's on my ass and it's not that hard. You feel what I'm saying? I just like to make food jiggle just a little bit. If it sting, I might take it there, but if it sting for 30 seconds, you did it too hard, and I might cock back and kick your ass.
and with that said, we are
No,
out of here. Thank
yeah,
y'all for being with
no, we
us.
not done. We not done because we got 15 people watching right now, and they want to hear this. They need to hear this. Listen,
You are
would you let
stupid as
him
hell.
have your ass?
Them
I need
15
to know.
people that took their ass to sleep.
Put a one in the chat if you can take a real hard ass smacking, or you just like yours to just, if you just like it to just bounce a little bit, put a two in the chat. If you like it to sting, put a one. If you like it to bounce, put a two. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to be ignorant. I'm
Anyway, girl, we out of here. We are out of here.
saying.
Thank you guys for staying with us. Thank everybody for being here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell for your bells.
Please hit the bell for your bells.